Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel. Today I'm here for another unboxing. I guess by now you already know this logo. This is another cash converters box, and for this one I have this Victorinox knife to open it. Let's see what we have here. I'm a little bit afraid things may be damaged because they send stuff like this rattling all around inside. But that's what we will see. So, some time ago, I bought from them, where is it? This Sheaffer Legacy 2, which is quite nice. It has the nib, the clip wobbles a little bit and it has a little ding there, but the pen is quite good with this nib. And now I just got another Sheaffer pen, a different model, also from a more recent model. So let's try to open this, and then again the pen comes loose. So let's hope everything is okay. It has the paper there, and here we have the pen. And this is another Sheaffer pen, as I told you. And what is this? This is a Sheaffer Balance. And this is the Sheaffer Balance from the modern versions. Let me check it. It looks okay. My biggest fear was that the pen came inside this box like this. It got uncapped, and then the nib, because of the rattling, and the nib could be all distorted. If it was, I would send the pen back and ask for a refund. And I sent them an email asking, please be sure to send the pen protected. But they just replied me, if you have questions, please let us know. The item is on its way. So they didn't reply to really my request. So this is a nice color. It is a little darker than I thought it would be, but I'm not complaining. It is a little bit dirty. It has this beautiful Sheaffer feather touch nib, and I'm very curious about trying it because it really looks great. I've seen that these rings sometimes falls, so I need to keep an eye on it. And it has a converter inside, so that's quite good. I need to try this pen. So, what is this pen? This is a Sheaffer Balance. The color is crimson red, and it was produced in, let me check my notes here, in 1998, it seems. I have to confirm this, but that's the information I got. So, it has this kind of nice pattern. As you can see, it is a little bit dirty. I will clean it. Has some dust, or not sure. I need to clean it well. So the nib seems fine. See, it doesn't seems to be scratching. I heard some things about this material cracking. It doesn't look like it cracked anywhere, so I think I did a good purchase. It has the nib. This nib is very steady, but it is very firm. I will not use this nib. I don't feel comfortable. So now let me just do some stuff. So this has this. This was the Legacy that I bought, which has the kind of regular feed and the nib. And I think this is one of the few Sheaffer pens I have with a regular nib. I don't have. Sorry, I need to stretch here to get one. I don't have many Sheaffer pens with these normal, regular exposed nibs, but I have this one, which is a beauty, that was lent to me by Luis from the Inky nib, and it has this plain steel nib. However, it has the same kind of vintage design, making a curve there. This is a much nicer one, of course. So let me go for a little comparison because I find this is fun. This pen as I believe, goes into a family of pens that have kind of pointy ends. And for that pointy ends family, I have two pens. I have several pens here. One that reminds me of this one is the Tibaldi Bononia. I'm not saying one is copying the other because I don't really think so. They just have similarly based designs, and that is something that comes with it. There's a brand that first finds out a kind of design, and then some other brands make similar designs, but sometimes it's just converging evolution, not really copy. So these two have pointy ends and they have similar characteristics, but I would say that the Tibaldi is much simpler. I also have here the Leonardo Ficina Italiana Furore. This is the passion red color. It has kind of a similar design, but it is a little bit more rounded. The clip is shorter, it has different rings, and it has an extra ring here. And when you uncap it, it has the section of the same color, no rings there, and a very different section style. Now, we also have this. This is a pen that I bought on the flea market. It is a piston filler. Don't know anything about it. It's completely unbranded, but I think this one really, in the way the clip is made, the way it looks, I think this pen really has some similarities with the Sheaffer Balance. But if we are looking for similarities, there are pens that are copies and almost perfect copies, like these two Wing Sung 626. These are clearly copies of the Sheaffer. I'm not going into the, how can I say, into the ethic part or the legal part of it, but I would say these are really replicas. I think they could do everything similarly, but using the same dot that Sheaffer uses for their pens. I think that's not that cool, but let's take a look. These pens are really similar, but the Wing Sung has the section with the same color of the Sheaffer, but the pens are almost of the same size. Even the nibs are a little bit inspired, but the nib on this Sheaffer is beautiful. So I have these two Wing Sung 626. The difference in both is that this one has the white dot, this one has the gold dot, and the Sheaffer has the white dot that has yellowed a little bit with time. And this one says Sheaffer or Sheaffers there, and the other says Wing Sung in the opposite way. Let me check that, if I'm seeing this correctly. Okay, no, they say it in the same way. So one says Sheaffer, Sheaffers, and the other one says Wing Sung. Okay, and finally, for some other similar pens, I bring here these three pens that, to me, they look more like vintage Sheaffer Balance. I don't have any vintage Sheaffer Balance to compare, but I have these, and these are fun pens that are, as far as I can understand, Japanese pens. This is kind of aromatic filling that the filler mechanism, the rubber sac is completely destroyed inside. It is transparent, the barrel. I don't know if you can see it. It has stripes and it is maybe like that. It is transparent in the alternate stripes, and it has a kind of a Sheaffer nib. This is Hartman. Where can I show that to you? I'm not sure if you will be able to see it. It's somewhere there. There is also this one, which is maybe a little bit distorted, but it is the same overall pen with the same kind of nib, which is fun. I need to put this back to work, and this one is more recall of the Sheaffer Balance, I would say. This is a very beautiful material, and the vintage Sheaffer Balance had a lever filler instead of a cartridge converter. And when you uncap this pen, you see that it is very similar, even with the black section. It is a small pen, and it has a very similar nib. Different sizes, but even the design is very similar, so you can check them. This is nice, but this Hartman is smaller, is slimmer, and it's not as pointy as the Sheaffer. So I think I got a good deal on this pen. I'm quite excited. I will clean it because it's a little bit too dirty, like some dust and moist on it. So I will clean it, and then I will put ink inside, and I will show it to you soon for you to see how this pen performs. So this is all I had to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and I hope to meet you soon here again on the channel. Bye.